Hey guys, and welcome back into another video. I'm just going to give you a quick market update and recap on some of the stocks that we are currently watching on this channel, because we've been doing extremely well. We've been killing the markets. We're up almost 10 to 15% on almost every single play this week, so congratulations if anyone has been catching any of those dips that I keep mentioning. We're going to start today by talking about Facebook, and I'm going to be going over some of these technical charts for you so you can understand a little bit more what's going on my screen, because it does look probably crazy, especially if you are a new investor. I do like to talk a lot about the technicals, and on my channel you will learn over time how I do read and analyze these charts, where I draw support and resistance lines, and also how I use a lot of these indicators such as the SMA, the EMA, and also the RSI indicator, which is down here, and how I trade on volumes. So again, if you do want to learn about any of those technical things, then be sure to like and subscribe this video below, especially if you find value at any point. Can't wait to have you on this journey with me so we can all make money together and build an incredible community here on this platform on YouTube. My name again is Jason. So let's start by looking into Facebook. We did actually have an incredible sell-off on the Facebook stock due to political reasons, and it did actually retest all the way down here, and it retested down to that big support line of 244. I really don't think we are going to see these levels of Facebook again, and it has actually come back up. Now actually on the 4-hour chart, and you can see that it did break down another layer of support here, which I put in the charts for you. And we are currently sitting at that really lovely, healthy area of the 200 SMA. Now, it's not very often that we get to have these lovely pullbacks in a blue chip stock such as Facebook. And I do think that, you know, Facebook have one of the best balance sheets in the world. They're absolutely insane. If I just go on here, I mean, they are holding so much cash, guys. They're holding billions and billions. And they actually just beat earnings right now of over $4 per share, which was released just a few days ago when they had their earnings here. That was on the 27th of January, and right now they are sitting down again around the support area. So if you can add Facebook onto your radar, and if you are not in any blue chip stocks, then Facebook could be one of the recommendations that I'm going to be putting on your radar around this area, anywhere below 265 all the way down to 244, though I really don't think we will see these levels again. I think what's going to happen is we'll probably rebound and we'll retest 260, and then we'll start to retest that 280 mark. We could have another bounce down towards that SMA line, and then we're eventually going to retest those highs. So again, my price prediction for Facebook is going to be $300 coming into the summer. So again, that's some really nice upside. We can expect to see that by the spring in the next kind of 2 months. And then moving onwards, again, further into Facebook, they are one of the biggest, largest ad revenue generators in the world in the social network sphere. And we know how big social networking is. So loading up on Facebook is one that I'm putting on your radar right now. Is at a lovely buy zone. And another tip for Facebook as well, if you do actually trade Facebook on a day trade, tip that I can start to help you with is I actually have a CFD platform. I don't normally trade in CFDs or Forex, but the only thing I trade on it is Facebook or Tesla. It's really easy to buy and sell at levels of support and resistance and just ride the wave in the day. And on a CFD platform, especially if you can trade with leverage, you can make a substantial amount of money if, again, you are, say, down here and it's oversold on the RSI, it's coming back in, you know, you're touching a 200 SMA line, you're hitting a support line, you know, you've got high volumes, you've got 4 indicators here that Facebook's going to go up. So if you buy it on a CFD platform on a day trade, you can leverage that, and you can make potentially a few £100s. So that is something just to pop on your radar there as a tip. My tip for today is if you do trade on CFDs, then, you know, avoid a lot of Forex stuff, because I do think that it's very hard unless you know what you're doing and you're a very technical trader. It can be very difficult to migrate your way around the markets. But if you are experienced and you do want to day trade and you do want to make a quick return, then looking for all these indicators technically and trading things like Facebook can actually be a nice lucrative way to make a daily income. Now, the next stock I'm talking to you guys about is NIO. Again, we all know that NIO have been absolutely crushing it. They had stellar numbers of 7,000 deliveries, over 7,200. Investors, again, weren't too happy. We've got a lot of shorts right now pushing down this share price. Don't be scared, guys, at the volatility and the noise that they are creating. I really don't think we're going to see a breakdown from the $55 zone. We might just get down to about 54, 53, but I really don't think that this is going to be broken. And if we do, it's going to be bought straight back up, and we're going to be retesting those highs of 60. And it's just a matter matter of time until NIO soars up. You know, they've got some big partnerships coming up. At the end of this year, they're going to be launching their new car. There's just so much going for this company. This is going to be a stellar company. So if you're not invested in NIO, then pop in that one on your radar. And we've been talking a lot about Tesla recently because Tesla did have their earnings, and Tesla are doing absolutely insane. And I just want to bring it to your attention that Tesla did actually have a price target raised by Piper Sandler to $1,200, guys. So this is really, really good for the Tesla share price. Piper Sandler have never missed on any of their price predictions, so for Tesla. So that is a really bullish indicator to me that Tesla is going to be, you know, tanking its way all the way up to $1,200 by the end of the year easily, because they just do not miss. Again, would I like to buy Tesla around this area? Well, preferably not. If we do see a test back anywhere towards this 100 SMA line, so if you haven't got your chart set up, you want to put on it the SMA, and you want to set it up so you've got a 50, you've got 100, and you've also got a 200. Now these are all indicators you can use technically to look at. Now if the charts do actually come back down and they retest at any point and they start to bounce off these lines, then that can be a really good indicator that things are going to start to go long again and have some potential upside. So I just want to pop this one back on your radar, that if Tesla does seem to have any trouble breaking this resistance zone of around the $900 range to $880 range, hopefully it can come back down, retest. If you're not in Tesla, then that would be a good one to put on your radar, anywhere around the 850, retesting on of course this 50 SMA. And then again, I do think we're going to break this upside very, very soon with Tesla. It's just a matter of time until that breaks up, especially as Tesla is very hyped throughout the year, and I really don't think it's ever going to lose the hype that it has. Next stock I just want to briefly touch on is GNOG. Now GNOG is a gambling and online sports company. Mainly they deal with sports betting, and of course they were affected by COVID because a lot of places were closed. But guys, this is only going to be legalized federally throughout the US as the coming years are coming into play, and this company is profitable. Right now it had a really lovely sell-off. Let me just go to the 1 hour chart for you guys on here. Wonderful. Let's bring this one up so we can have a little bit more of a clear indicator. Just going to go through some of the technicals on here now that I've got the golden nugget online gaming set up. We can see that we actually did break down onto the RSI here just a few days ago, and I did actually indicate a buy for GNOG. We are now seeing an upside of roughly 25%, which is absolutely fantastic. So congratulations if anyone did catch this. Again, if we do see any kind of major sell-off, I still think that anywhere below 20 is a buy for this company, and I do see this company going up anywhere towards $30–35 in the summertime and onwards into the winter. So this could be a really nice play. Again, if you want to double your cash, then anywhere below $20 could be a nice play to put GNOG on your radar. And this brings me to my next one, which is Workhorse. This is another stock that I'll be watching today. Workhorse did actually see highs of $40, and they have a lot going for them right now. They've got a lot of contracts coming into play. I think this is going to be a really good player long term. I think they do have a really great future, and right now they are retesting that 21 and also that 50 SMA line, which again, you know, I like as a bullish indicator, but I do want to squeeze a little bit more price out of Workhorse. I do have a small position in them. Right now in the pre-market, they are around $35. If we do see any downside, guys, to retest that 33, and especially if we do break this support zone and we do come down anywhere between 33 and 30, I am going to be putting some more of my shares into Workhorse, because I feel in the long term it's only going to retest this 40 now that we've got some nice entry up in this range. It's just a matter of time until this tests, and usually after things test 2 or 3 times, we can expect to see a breakout of that top line. So hopefully if we do get a retest here, then we may actually start to see that break up, and we can expect to see anywhere between $42 and $44 hopefully into Workhorse's future in the near future. The next one I want to talk to you about is Opendoor did just do a share offering, and I did do some nice drawings on here. We can see that this stock has a really, really lovely upside. I am going to finish the video, guys, today on this. This will be my last stock for you. I don't want to make the videos too long, but again, just to give you some indicators on how to use this technicals. If you do like my technicals, again, be sure to give me a like, let me know in the comments, and I will do more videos like this, and I will break down how I use the technical charts if you want a better understanding for them, because I know a lot of you guys had recently mentioned to me that you like the fact that I draw on these charts, which is why I've stopped doing my my videos where I'm speaking to the camera as much as I love doing them. I will do them every now and again, but as we can see here, I've drawn a nice chart on the 1 hour and also the 4 hour, and we can see that it just tests this lovely uptrend here This is for Open Door Technologies, which again ARK Invest are continually buying. And if you can day trade this, this is a great one to day trade. You know, you can make a ton of money on this. Every time it comes down, touches that support, you can buy in. Once it comes up, you can sell anywhere you're happy with the profit, to be honest, and then just wait for it to come back down and retest those lines. We've been testing this ever since it was at $15. We've now ridden this all the way up since the merger to $27 since it was a SPAC. And again, ARK Invest are heavily invested in Open Door, so it's just a matter of time again until we do see this indication of a third test. And again, like I said, on that third testing, hopefully we can see a nice breakout and push back up to the upside there. So that is something that I'm bullish. I'm actually holding Open Door for the long term, but this is just one to add to your radar. So again, you want to squeeze out a little bit more of that price. I reckon that it's going to come down to around that 26 to 25.50 range. So if you do see Open Door anywhere around that range, then that is going to be a nice stock to pop on your radar. So guys, I hope you did enjoy the market update today. Let me know if you would like me to look into any of those stocks. These are the stocks that I'm currently watching and I think are probably best to put on your radar. If you do want any other plays that I'm doing, again, be sure to check out any of my other videos. NNDM is flying up today, and also another stock that I'm probably going to be doing a video on tomorrow is SNDL. Now this is again, I said I wasn't going to do any more, but I'll just mention it. It's a cannabis company. It's penny stock, less than $1. They're currently not profitable, but it is getting a lot of volume right now, a lot of attention. And, you know, as the legalization of cannabis comes in, this could be a really good player. So this is just one I'm going to bring to your attention. So maybe do some research on SNDL. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Stay safe. Hope everyone is coping all right with the lockdowns around the world, and you know, you're all managing okay. So sending you guys a big smile and a big hug, and hope to see you guys back on my channel soon for some more tips and tricks on investing. See you soon. Take care.